We did one show at the B-Side Cafe. You know, I went over there a few times, jumped on the stage just because they were doing open mics, you know, but you could kind of feel the change, you know, it kind of wasn't the same. And then that was during the time we wasn't really, we weren't gelling the way we had been as a group. You know what I'm saying? We were all kind of just kind of doing our own, you know, whatever. I mean, we were still rehearsing. You mentioned the last song we did, check your mic.
Yeah, check
mic check.
Yeah.
And it was just, I mean, and to me, it's one of our better songs. But there was a lot of just controversy in-house, you know, with us. Outside influences, pulling and tugging, you know. People were telling me, your crew is jealous of you, dude. And I'm like, oh, man. You know, I'm like, that's, you know, they're my guys. You know, if they felt like that, I would recognize it. You know, but then I would hear it from people that really, you know, had my best interest at heart. I'm like, I can't see that, man. You know. And then we start getting arguments in the basement and shit. You know.
Like creative differences, or was it like, or just
some creative differences? Like I said, my man Flux, he's a wonderful musician, man. Guys with more seniority than you don't necessarily want to hear your input, you know. So he told me one day, you know, me and Reggie make beats, man. You just write lyrics. I'm like, well, you know, damn, dude, you know, if I can write lyrics all day, every day. If they don't coincide with the beat you making, dude, you know.
Right.
Give me something, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I love music, I listen to music, it's because I don't, you know, I can't write notes, you know. Give me more than that, you know what I'm saying? And they went as far as to start bringing up past issues, like, dude, you the reason we're not signed. We had an opportunity to sign with Warner Brothers, and that was a kind of a fiasco because Warner Brothers was on some bullshit. They gave us a contract about that. I just opened it up to like audition, you know, because the first thing I saw in the contract was, regardless of what you do in America, we will retain the opportunity to reap the benefits of your music overseas. Like, that's a clause that's got to be amended. You know. They're like, who is this? Is this your manager? Like, no, it's one of the artists. Okay, we're not talking to artists about this. You want to sign me? Like, you trying to get us to sign this today? We haven't read it, you know? Everybody, okay, we can't work with them. I can't work with you, man. You know, you basically calling me out. You know, I don't take like to that. So I'm ready to jump across the table on you, but I'm more civilized than that. So, you know, can we work it? It seems like we can work with these guys. And so that was a story in the past. And so, but my crew, you know, they was like, man, you know, if you wouldn't have done that, we would have been signed. I'm like, we would have been signed and owing Warner Brothers money. You know what I'm saying? It's just long story short, right around the time we were doing Check Your Mic, mic check, a real good buddy of mine, as a matter of fact, his name is Buddy, but he was, I don't know how he does amazing things. He works for the post office, but he knows people. And dude was like, I can get y'all interview with Babyface. You know, right around LaFace. He had just put his stamp on that. I was like, I'm looking for hip hop. And it was like, if I can get some, you know, good music out of Chicago, I'll push it. I'm like, wow, you know, I'm geeked. You know. Meanwhile, my man got a crew together called Black School that was some of our underlings, for lack of a better term, but maybe it was Black School, some of the cats from there, and one or two guys just from the neighborhood that's super talented as far as freestyling and really writing well, you know, bringing hip hop in its rawest form, you know, in the basement. That's where you see it, you know. So my man tried to present Black School as opposed to present East of the Rock, because we were on these outs, you know, and it just never flew. That's one of the fruition, you know what I'm saying?
So this must be around 95, 96. So that's pretty much was the end of the group right there.